Hello, everyone, viewers, collectors, passerbys, or people that are just interested or watching my video. So I decided it's free at Friday, so I saw a challenge reply video today, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, I am moved now for about a week, and I have access to all of my totes of unopened vehicles I've had that were previously moved probably months ago, and then I couldn't really upload any new challenge videos because all my cars were down here and I was up there still moving. And yeah, I made a challenge reply video today of some I don't know, unique cars of the big three. Basically, was a challenge of Ford, GM, and Chrysler. So I scooped through those and I made a video and uploaded it, and I was pretty much out of here. But yeah, I got like, I don't know, 14 plus totes of all of my collection just sitting around up here in the small place we moved into from the old large place that we lived in most of my life, and I had to move back into like probably over a decade ago when some stuff happened. But yeah, I noticed a lot of people like to hang vehicles from the walls and kind of show off their stuff in their little either hobby room or whatever room they shoot their videos from, or they collect all their stuff and have it everywhere. But yeah, I don't really have the lovely ceiling space option of hanging vehicles because all my room is slanted attic style. So yeah, the heat's one thing which kind of bites, but we got central air, which is cool, but it still gets hot up here. But I did have vehicles in my old place hanging on the walls with push pins, but we didn't have central air, so I had a big old air conditioner. As an example, this would be the old room I had, but yeah, I had two of these fans for quite some time. One in the top like that blowing air out, one in the bottom blowing air in, until I got a movable air conditioner to put in there because, I don't know, 90-degree days with 90% humidity for I don't know how many days on end or how many summers it was, too many, and just dying of heat, and then being on the top level roasting all the time, or having to work early in the morning and being like, oh, I can't sleep because it's like I'm sweating to death in here and it's 90-degree humidity and yeah, hot, not good. But yeah, we got central air now, which kind of works, but kind of not. I don't know. This place is kind of goofy. But yeah, basically I made a video earlier and I was thinking I should go through all of my totes of toys since they're actually here now, and I can actually show you guys my collection again since I had to start a new channel in January after uploading all my stuff for about a year of last year, and then the mistake of 3 strikes and getting terminated, and also during the move and reorganizing all of my totes of my vehicles and my hobbies and my stuff, all and all my even car projects, everything else got erased, which kind of bites. But I don't know. It is what it is. I kind of wish I had a list of what you can do and what you can't do. Just like, oh, we have a problem with your comment won't post or is disappearing, or just the recent other one is your description and title won't work from this date to this date because of some error or some other kind of bugs or problems, but there's not a just a like a worksheet saying this is what you can or can't do, and that doesn't ever make sense because I see it all the time, or I see stuff that's pretty questionable, and then I get a warning about it, or the video gets removed because of guidelines, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense because I already have this video on here, and it never got tagged for it when I uploaded it, whatever. But yeah, I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Kind of like a 2020. But anyways, while you're here, yeah, I don't know, hit the like button if you like, or, you know, dislike if you don't, and, you know, subscribe if you're into diecasts or just random projects or my so-called random mess of a life, and, please do leave a comment on what you think or what you like or what you don't like or anything about my videos. I do respond and I do appreciate your comments and your thoughts. Kind of helps me out with, you know, knowing what you do or don't like or what I'm doing good, I guess. But, yeah, basically I don't know, a lot of stuff in my collection. I've been collecting since I was a kid, but mostly from the accident in '99, and I don't know, I kind of got some OCD going on and some ADHD and then definitely some anxiety and some PTSD from going through a windshield in '99, and then yeah, I had then wrecking my mom's car trying to help out a friend and their situation this last December, and then lose my channel in January. Yeah, it's been a mess, and then the whole moving on top of that from like the end of last year till about a week ago. But yeah, I pretty much organized all of my vehicles into totes, and I like these totes with the latching lids, and they got a waterproof barrier on the lids, so, and they're pretty strong, and they're clear, so I can kind of look through and see what I got, and then you can see the ADHD and OCD stacking I got going on here, because everything's all organized and the best in line and straightened out way I could possibly somehow manage to fit these cars in there with all of them. But yeah, these are my older mainline cars, basically, you know, either Hot Wheels or mostly Hot Wheels, but mostly Hot Wheels or Matchbox. And these are some of my newer ones with some older ones in there of mainline Hot Wheels cars. Oh yeah, look at that. I got a Tesla truck too, and it cost me like probably $1.20. Haha, win-win. But yeah, I do collect a lot of the same vehicles. Sometimes I open them. Sometimes I, you know, just like them, so I collect a lot of them. But I basically put all the main lines in there because they all fit and they're all newer ones. Probably the more recent stacking away of my cars. But this is all of my Johnny Lightning sets from back in the day, probably from '99 up to now. Yeah, you can tell those are pretty old, so they're kind of warped a little bit, probably from moving around different times. But yeah, these are all my Johnny Lightnings, all stacked nicely together in a easy tub that they all fit. But yeah, some new, some old. And like the Schwinn wagon I had that was supposed to be in a tote, I found the tote that they did belong into. Somehow they must have fell off and landed against the wall where I found it when I was going through one of the rooms. But yeah, there's all my expensive Hobby Lobby military vehicles from Johnny Lightning I bought. Yeah, Johnny Lightning, $12 at $13 at Hobby Lobby, and they're probably all about that price. Just because Hobby Lobby is expensive. See, that was $9.99. That was $13. But there's some more. These are some older ones I bought, probably from 2000. I've always loved half tracks. Yeah, Lightning Brigade. 2000. So that Abrams is from 2000 also. But yeah, I got Project in Progress, a Volkswagen Beetle convertible, and I got both versions of A and B of that. Which I think is pretty cool looking. It's, you know, I like the blue with the gray doors better than the that lime yellow color. But yeah. And then these are all my transport vehicles, all kind of stacked together, or my, you know, Monster Jam type monster trucks or whatnot. And this is one of my Monster Jam Gravediggers I bought, and I bought this, I think it's from 2000. Yeah, 2000. And apparently in 2000 there was only 4 available, but I liked a Gravedigger. I seen Gravedigger when I was a kid. No, it wasn't Gravedigger, it was actually just Bigfoot. I'm surprised Bigfoot's not on there. Huh, weird. Yeah, I seen Bigfoot when I was a kid. Actually, I seen Bigfoot and Knight Rider when I was a kid, and I remember the tires of Bigfoot were so huge, and I was so small because I was, oh man, I don't even know how old I was. Probably 8. Who knows? I was young, but I remember standing by the wheel well of the wheel, and I was like, when's this wheel gonna end? It's so huge. I'm like, nothing compared to this tire and this wheel I could stand in. Nuts. But yeah, these are all of my kind of newer mix of mainline vehicles. These are fairly new. I think they're from like 2021, 2022. Yeah, you can barely read that. But yeah, there's my. I love Firebirds and Corvettes, so of course I'm gonna hoard a whole bunch of Firebirds. I like, you know, a lot of different cars, but I got my picks. For some reason, I thought these were Chases. I don't know if it was because of the Matchbox logo, or just, you know, watching misinformation on the internet, which, you know, never happens. You know, never happens. But yeah, these are all my main lines that are fairly newer, and they're all nice and organized and packed into here. Yep, there's another Trans Am right there. Oh yeah, I did find this earlier because I had to re-record it. So that's my classics with basically it's a hot bird with a Spectra Flame paint. It doesn't have rubber tires, but it has the lettered tires, and there's another Firebird above it, Matchbox. Yeah, Hot Wheels classics, and this is pretty old, sometime in the early 2000s. But yeah, I pretty much organized everything into there, and then I got all of my M2s and my bigger stuff, like Muscle Machines when they first came out in the early 2000s, probably sometime. And these are all of my M2s that are not opened, and they're all just kind of organized in there. These are all my various stuff. Yeah, my Matchbox Superfast when those were around during the pandemic time. I didn't know I should have said that, but yeah, 2019. And then there's some more stuff in there. I think they're all basically bigger stuff in M2. But yeah, I tried to organize everything into totes that everything would fit nicely in, because I care about my vehicles, and I also want everything to be kind of organized and nice. But then I got my model kits and another one up here, and these are all of my 100% Hot Wheels I bought probably in the 2000s, and just a mix of premium Hot Wheels because I got the bigger boxes or cards. And these are my Green Light, Johnny Lightning, Auto World. Yeah, those are the Auto Worlds that had the boxes with them. They got some age, but right there's one of my Auto World chase cars. What is that? A 1991 Dodge Stealth RT. Yeah, that's a chase one. I got a chase pickup right there. 86 Chevy Silverado. And I usually try to get the matches of them and the different variations or versions of them. But yeah, I got everything all organized. Here's my, you know, bigger scaled. What are they? 124, I think. 124 scaled, like, you know, Fast and Furious cars, or just big time muscle. Those are all of my 21st Century Toys and different scales I got, from big to, yeah, 134 or 132 to 148. Yeah, I got all sorts of stuff in there. And then there's really dinky ones. I mean, those are tiny. And then more 100% Hot Wheels and other stuff in that box. And that's a 1/18 scaled. I think it's a Ferrari F40. Yeah, good luck trying to see it here. I'm stuck in this little entryway to the upstairs attic hot box here I got. You know we got central air, but yeah, oh yeah, there's what I was making my videos from. My containers of opened packaged or opened repackaged vehicles all mixed into different containers, which was not fun. And then my little jammers with another case of opened cars. But yeah, I noticed that a lot of us collect vehicles and we either run out of space or we have them all hanging up on the walls, and I can't, like I said, hang up anything on walls because I don't have the wall space, really. It's all angled, and I don't know. I have less room than we had in the old place, which is kind of a bummer. But yeah, you know, my life's already a mess as it is, but I got all my stuff that we had to haphazardly and just, what do you call it? Whatever. Basically, just hurry up and just pack together and move because we're already a day behind on when we should have been out. And then, yeah, make several trips of just dropping off stuff. And I was just like, all right, it fits in a box. Cool. Is right what it is on there. Or in a tote. And drop it off. Grab some more stuff and box it up. Write what the few items are on it. Put it in another box or some more totes. And load it up and drop it off. And yeah, now I got a garage full of everything. I don't know what it is or how to find it because it's just layers of stuff, and you can probably catch it in one of my videos probably here, the whole moving mess. But yeah, I kind of had all this stuff going when I had my previous channel before that got deleted and removed, and it was kind of a bummer because I was showing off my stuff and had shorts and videos about everything and the process and just working on stuff in my car and other things, and then everything got deleted in January and I had to restart everything over again, and a few things were saved because I didn't delete some things off of my phone because I only used my phone. And you know, yeah, then I wrecked my mom's other vehicle trying to help out a friend and went off the road, hit a power box and a billboard and destroyed the car. I'm surprised I'm still alive from another second accident in my lifetime. And yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I would basically like to go through and make more of a mess with all of my vehicles just to re-record everything for everybody and kind of get back into the flow with things, even though I need to unpack the garage and you know, find the important stuff and get everything kind of shoved in here somehow, or in my nice dresser that barely fits on the wall because of the space, and you know, it's completely empty. It still smells like new wood, which is kind of, I don't know, good and ick at the same time. But yeah, I would like to show everybody my collection of vehicles again and actually have them stick around this time. But another thing I would like to do is make kind of a spreadsheet somehow. I don't really, I guess paper, because the Windows XP doesn't work right now, and that's another project, is making my old computer work again with a another one that I purchased that actually hopefully operates, but you know, cleaning that off and taking it apart takes time. And then, you know, XP has been out of service since, I don't know, 20 years ago probably. But I would like to kind of list everything off and know what I got and everything I have basically in my collection. And I don't really know how I'm going to do that. Probably go brand, year, model, I don't know. Yeah, there's I don't know, I'm not good with spreadsheets or that kind of stuff. I would have to kind of figure out a way of writing it out and organizing it and make it understandable, I guess, for myself somehow. But it'd be kind of cool to be like, all right, I can open this tote and this is what I got, and have a list of all my vehicles, and know what it is I have in every single one of these 15 totes or more that I got. But yeah, I think it'd be kind of handy to have like a checklist or a little check sheet and being like, well, that's cool. I can reply to this video or make a challenge video to this, and I can look in this tote letter to A or B or number 1 or 2 and find what vehicles I want to use and or for what purpose or what the challenge is, and be like, all right, I know what I got and here it is. And then I would actually have a number on the total amount of vehicles I have. It'd be kind of a lot easier on myself and time and everything, basically. So that would be kind of a plus. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know. Leave a comment. And should I'm probably gonna have to go through and write these out and figure out what I got again. I haven't bought very few new vehicles probably since November of last year, just because of the whole money and moving issue. And yeah, I got too many as it is and too much of a mess already. But I would I don't know, kind of like your opinion. What I think it'd probably be a good idea to kind of go through everything and write out what I have and everything I do have, and kind of a description and I don't know, an idea of what exactly and how many exactly are in each tote and what they all are, because I do have a lot of chases from Greenlight, Auto World, M2, Johnny Lightning, everything pretty much. I have everything except for any super treasure hunts from Hot Wheels. That's just the weird thing, is I've found treasure hunt vehicles from Hot Wheels, but I've never found a super treasure hunt ever in my life, and I've been collecting since a kid and since the 90s, and I've never thought of looking for them until all the scalpers pretty much have. But yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to go through and log out every vehicle I got and what it is and how many of them and what year they're from, and or even just take pictures of a lot of them and just have like a data sheet of what I have in my collection, just so I know for my own sake and just for everything, basically, and being easier. But I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of a start to the start I already made that got deleted, and a new start at a new place. But yeah, let me know what you think. And probably got too many cars, but yeah, I don't really have the wall space to hang them. I didn't really like it at the old place, just using push pins and then having to remove them because I had too many cars. It's all over the place, and the dust and everything else, or the getting knocked down. But I figure totes are the cleanest and the most organizable way of putting them together and sorting them out and organizing them. But also it's kind of a pain because they get full and then I don't know what I got. And yeah, as you can tell, I got a lot of the similar and then a lot of different. And yeah, let me know what you think. And if you do like, and subscribe if you want to subscribe. Like I said, I plan on making more videos. It was just kind of difficult with the whole move and the stress of that, and then now I gotta unpack my old life at this new place and get a job. Yay, because I'm tired of being broke. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think, and I hope you liked my mess of a video, a mess of a channel, and a mess of my life. But I don't know. That's the times, I guess. I really don't know if anybody's life's in order nowadays. It just seems like everything's crazy. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my rant, and please do leave a comment and let me know what you think. Thank you very much. Have a good weekend.